What killed that whale?
A stranded right whale.
Third of its kind in a week.
Stranding after stranding. NOAA reports over 20 deaths of the North Atlantic right whale since December, with less than 400 whales left in the species. And the blame of recent
injuries are consistent with a vessel strike.
Vessel strikes.
So we have restrictions in place for North Atlantic right whales, and they're seasonal in nature. So they turn on and off depending on the time of year and where the right whales are migrating.
This significant die-off of the species is demanding immediate response. PEER, or Public Employees for Environmental Responsibility, along with the Ocean Foundation, have called for action with a rulemaking petition.
We view that as an opportunity to wade in and give NOAA a template or a game plan they can at least react to, help the agency along, given that they need to report back to Congress they at least have a strategy.
Just like your commute to work, with more and more cars on the roadways, it just makes sense to have more traffic lanes and or regulations in place to compensate. But this goes beyond more ships at sea. See, the right whales aren't necessarily using the crosswalk, but instead they're swimming into oncoming traffic. This also goes beyond the right whale. Humpback whales have had significant die-off over the past few years, and manatees as well. All three of these species have one commonality linked to their significant die-off: changes in the environment that surrounds them.
That shifting distribution of their prey can put them in harm's way where there's more activity, more human activity.
These species are looking for food in new places, breeding in different waters, adapting to the rapid changes of our oceans and our climate.
Healthy shoreline, intermingled.
Senior scientist Chris Moore with the Chesapeake Bay Foundation sees these changes right here in our backyard.
Climate change is making our job harder in terms of efforts to restore the bay for, other species that are here in the region, and, they're going to be adapted for the changes that we might see.
Some of them are more harmful than others. Some species adapt with ease, others not so much. It's a way the environment finds balance.
Those really, really important green features along our coast can still support not only the ecological pieces that they need to by supporting fish and shellfish and things like that, but also continuing to protect our shorelines.
Along the waters of the Chesapeake Bay and the horizons on our oceans are signs of constant adaptation. So in order to protect, how do we adapt? Steve Fundaro, 10 on your side.